Nightmare? What was it?
It's complicated.
We're within the realm of Hajim.
It migrates ever so slowly, taking decades, maybe even centuries. We can barely see its movement, but now it started up again, probably headed to the colossal grave.
Hajim's disciples have started on their long journey again. The Sandros will devour this village soon.
That's not a concern for the curious.
Indeed. We have greater missions. Does the colossal grave really exist?
I don't know.
You don't know? But you surrendered your church knighthood for it.
That was my choice.
You're not interested in the colossal grave. Then what are you looking for?
We should go. Glenn, stay here and wait for us.
Hold on. The disciples here are wary of strangers. Be careful and stay out of trouble.
It's the Mard. Go and investigate the village. Let me take care of it. I'll catch up with you soon.
Okay.
Terrence. Wait, Terrence.
What the hell? Glenn, you can only stay with me if you keep your mouth shut.
Or unless you do something stupid. The Mard really shouldn't be here.
I didn't expect Hajim to be so weak.
Hajim's not the first Colossus to lose its life. Now we're no longer stuck in heavy darkness. There's Hajim's disciple.
Human blood.
Terrence, did you see that? A Siffler.
That's not a good sign.
You're welcome.
How's everything over there?
Hajim's fading much faster than we thought. This place is completely contaminated by Sandros. In the village, there are only some Mard monsters. I guess they were Hajim's disciples.
Hajim looks like it's sick.
According to legends of old, it's an omen that the Colossus is preparing for its journey to the grave.
Tales are tales. No one has ever seen their falling. Or their grave.
What on earth makes it so weak?
Have you been to the mountaintop? It's the nearest place to the Colossus. Maybe there are some clues there.
We should go and check it out as soon as possible.
By the way, I found this on a bridge over there.
It's just a common witch's note with some basic alchemy. Nothing
These are the words from the Blessed Land. But now they're found in Hedgem.
Teresa.
Teresa? Who's that? The person you're looking for?
Don't ask.
Hurry up. My carriage won't wait for too long.
Let's split up. You go to the mountaintop. I'll look around Hedgem.
Be careful.
Look, there he is. There are sifflers scouring the village. Seems they've collected quite a fortune.
A living human. Unexpected. There are humans here in Hedgem. It seems my waiting here has been worthwhile. Ha ha! Cunning human.
Somebody here? Help! I'm trapped in this egg. Help! Help!
Who are you?
Finally someone's here. Help me. I am a follower of Lord Raymond. That strange witch made Hedgem sick. All the disciples were turned into monsters, and the treasure in the mine was stolen. Lord Raymond sent me to seek help. I can't afford to be stuck here.
Who is this strange witch? Why is she here?
She came to Hedgem several months ago. Lord Raymond and I entertained her. Nobody knows why she was here, but Hedgem becomes sick after she left. It must be her witchcraft. It has to be.
What does she look like?
She has red hair, a linen dress, and a strange pattern on her skin.
Is she still here?
She's already left for another process.
Who is Lord Raymond's?
A tough ascetic, the savior leading us to find peace. Let me out. I can take you to find him. He knows more about the witch.
How can I save you?
Go to the statue in the mine and find a tear stone. Only with the help of that can you melt the hard shell.
Can you believe it? The politest thing in Hedgem is an egg. I mean, not including you, of course.
Leave as soon as possible. The truth you're seeking for is not here.
A man hiding behind a map. Here's the mine. There's not a soul inside. Hedgem's disciples can only be the marked now.
Was it you, warm-hearted sir? Are you back to save me?
Here. It's the tear stone you need.
Finally, you're back. Hurry up. Rub it on a shell. You smell like the witch. You're on her side.
I knew this was a trap. Terrence, you never heed my advice.
Sorrow keeps me sober.
Obviously, this ascetic has been turned to a party.
You again?
You know him? Forgive me.
Are you awake?
How long have I been sleeping?
Who knows? I've already lost track of time in this endless darkness.
Where are we going?
To the nearest village to get some supplies. Even if you don't need food, I still need rest.
But Teresa is still in Hejim. We have to go back.
Who the hell is Teresa? You were calling her name when you were out.
She was there on the mountaintop. I saw her with my own eyes.
Terrence, I saw nobody but you. Maybe you were too tired and delusional.
That's impossible. The red hair. It must be her.
If you don't believe me, ask that chatterbox.
Sorry, Terrence. She's telling the truth.
But how could that be?
Well, talking about red hair, check out a thing I found on the ascetic.
What is it? Tell me.
A courier's diary full of symbols, riddles, and ravings. It mentions that a red-haired witch was in Hejim.
Give me the diary.
Calm down, Terrence.
Give it to me, now.
I'm trying to help you.
Teresa is actually my wife. I haven't seen her for a long time.
What happened between you and her?
She left me because of a lie, and since then, I've been looking for her.
And you became a miserable courier for that. Was it really worth it?
This is the punishment I deserve. What's in the diary?
She seems to be looking for a colossus called Adamina. I guess that's her next destination.
The figure I saw, was it a dream or reality?
The answer can only be found in Adamina.
I hope it's not an everlasting nightmare. Who exactly is the man with the mask?
I have no idea, but his mask makes me feel uncomfortable. He left shortly after you passed out.
Help! Dear Lord! Please help me!
Bad luck follows you everywhere you go, Terrence. So do the monsters.
It's over. Don't be afraid.
Dear Lord Courier! Please help me save my mom!
If she's already dead, there's nothing we can do.
She is alive, but there's not much time left.
We will bring her back. Where is she?
Adamina.
My gut's telling me it's not going to be that simple.
What in the world happened here?
We were attacked by monsters. They took my mom and put her in a dungeon. There is no way for me to escape. I can only hide here.
Where's your dad?
He left us and ran away.
Another coward.
Lord Courier, my mom was wearing a black robe. It's a very beautiful robe. You will recognize her as soon as you see it. Please save her, please! sent.
You can only blame destiny for all you've caused.
Who are you? What do you want?
The mask may make you uneasy. I am Norwood. Just like you, I am a servant of the church.
Why are you here in Admina?
Following the clues of the Colossus Plague, the Holy Father predicted that a vicious red-haired witch will lead Admina to its destruction.
Are you saying that the Colossus Plague is related to the red-haired witch?
I don't have sufficient evidence yet, but Hadrian's current situation has borne this out.
Why do all the disciples here smell like cendrils?
Someone has found a way to inject a small amount of cendril into the disciples of Admina. This, combined with the light of the Colossus, suppresses their growth.
Why?
Constant migration and harsh environments make the disciples of Admina sterile and put them on the verge of extinction. They seek to continue their bloodline with the power of the cendrils. But recently, the disciples here seem to be out of control.
Who came up with this morbid idea?
The Holy Father. That's what the disciples call him.
The Holy Father? Is he also a disciple of Admina?
Several years ago, he wandered to Admina. He was a stranger just like you.
With the help of the cendrils, he came to be known as the Holy Father. How ironic.
This miracle has had a strange side effect. It's resulted in a massive increase in male mortality, but this outcome is not necessarily bad for the Holy Father.
Have you seen my companion?
Yes, but unfortunately, she was chosen as a bride for the Holy Father, just like these women. They will soon get married at the oracle site, and she will give birth to new life for the Holy Father.
The oracle site?
It's not far from here, but its gate is sealed by some kind of ritual. You can't get in. Since we all want to find this Holy Father, and given the current chaos in Admina, teamwork is our best option.
We have no other options right now. One more hand will do no harm.
Thank goodness, Terrence. You are alive. It's really stinky here. I found Viola, but I was stopped by some unearthly power. I couldn't get close. This new friend looks quite mysterious.
Lord Courier, are you alive? No, no, no. You have to be dead. I can only see my mom when you're dead. Where's Elmer? Where's she?
Calm down. Tell me what happened, and don't lie to me anymore.
The Holy Father told me that as long as I bring strangers to Adamina and finish the hunting, I can see my mom again. I haven't seen her since she was taken by the Holy Father. Adamina is getting scarier. I just want to get out of here with my mom as soon as possible.
The hunting?
The Holy Father ordered us to catch everyone that passes by Adamina. I knew it wasn't right, and at first, no one was willing to do it.
Was it the Holy Father who locked you here?
It was Elmer in Adamina. She was the kindest to me, besides my mom. Elmer...
Tell me, how can I find Holy Father?
Of course I will tell you, but before I do, Lord Courier, please find Elmer and ask her to let me out. Tell her I am very worried about my mom. But be careful. She has been a little cranky lately. Don't irritate her. I don't know what bad things she might do.
Stop screaming. Soon, the pain will go away soon. Lord Courier, I'm helping the mothers to ease their pain. After all, I was one of them.
What are you stirring?
Did you hear the cry of pain in the place of the newborn? Mothers of Admina, they need this to survive.
But it smells.
That's the herb of Admina. It makes you forget your pain. Recently, there are more moms waiting to deliver. Without enough herb, it's going to be tough. Lord Courier, can you pick some Admina herb for me? Sorry, but I have to keep stirring with no stop.
Maybe I can have a try.
Thank you so much, Lord Courier. Holy Father bless. Lord Courier, you're back safely. Was everything okay? More herb. Finally. He just cuts the weight of it enough. But it's far from enough. Lord Courier, would you please get me some fresh material? One portion is enough. It can strengthen the effect of the current herb. That might be enough.
I'm not sure doing this can really ease their pain.
Trust me, Lord Courier. They're all my family. I won't hurt them. I hope you're not hurt, kind-hearted Lord Courier, although I feel guilty. Apart from the Holy Father, you're the most generous person I've ever seen. Oh, the mothers in Admina will be thankful to you. It's a token of our appreciation. Please take it. I hope it can ease your pain during your trip. The Holy Father will like it. Those mothers, the bloodline of them.
If only my daughter was here. It's cold. I should make her some new clothes. That green cloak is not warm enough.
Green cloak? I've seen your daughter.
Really? That's great. Please tell her that her mommy misses her, and she will be coming back to her soon. Take this to her. This is her favorite toy. I don't want her to be sad. After giving birth to the Holy Father's baby, Mommy... Our descendants will finally enter the colossal grave.
Colossal grave? So, the Holy Father keeps having babies to find the colossal grave. Oh, that must be Elmer.
You are free now.
Thank Hadamina. You haven't been found by Elmer, have you?
I'm sorry. She lost her mind. I had no time to explain everything before she attacked me.
Oh no, even she... I took this from Elmer. With this, you can go to the Oracle site. The Holy Father is there.
I found this. You'll be glad to see this.
It's the... You met Mom! She's alive!
She's at the place of the newborns, waiting for the birth of Edmina's baby. She let me tell you that she will be back soon.
I can't let her face all of this alone. I have to be with her.
My girl, be proud of me. This is the grace from the Holy Father.
Mom! Wake up! You will die if you keep doing this!
It's a sacred union, a blessing from God. My lovely daughter, you will understand when you grow up and become a bride yourself. My belly!
That strong, filthy sensual smell.
The bloodline of the Holy Father. The bloodline of the Holy Father.
Oh God, why do I have to see this? Finish it now.
The blessed Holy Father, thank you for letting me carry on your bloodline.
Blessed bloodline? I'd rather say cursed.
She's completely insane.
Mom!
She's dead. I'm sorry you have to see this.
Why? Why didn't you stop her pain before she gave birth to that mess? Nobody can get away.
Is there anything I can do?
Nobody can get away. We will all become this.
Give me that thing.
I'm just taking back what belongs to me.
I saved you in Katib. You can't do this to me.
I am still thankful for everything you've done for me. But now, look at you. Endless greed has turned you into a walking corpse descending down into the dark abyss. Darren, you can't have it anymore. You have been entirely corrupted.
You leave me no choice. Give it back!
Terrence!
Teresa! Let me explain!
Terence, watch out!
Teresa!
Stop chasing that woman. Viola is in danger.
See what you have done. You can't kill me! Are you her friend? I saved her in Katib. She wouldn't be standing here without me. I will tell you everything as long as you don't kill me. What did she take? The holy box. The church chased Teresa for it. I've always kept my word and taken care of it. But it seems you want to keep it forever. It's for her own good. This is the safest place for the holy box. Look around. I am the one who saved them. I am the one who carries the bloodline of Adamina. If God gets angry, if God has mercy, he will turn this cold sword into fiery punishment to end your worthless life. That is the best ending for Adamina. Wait. You are the one who betrayed her. I curse you! I curse you!
Nap time is over.
Where am I? Terrence, that little girl. We've been tricked.
Never mind. It's over.
Go to Exilium, Terence. You will find the clue you want.
What's at the execution ground?
Ignore him, Terrence. He has bad intentions.
Excuse me, sleepyhead. I'm afraid you have no right to say that. We don't have time to argue. The plague is coming to Adamina.
It's not safe here. Let's go back to the carriage.
Heads, we go to Exilium together. Tails, I'll leave right now.
Don't beat around the bush and hide behind your mask.
Tails.
Terrence, are you serious?
Left and right, light and shadow, right and wrong, everything in this world is relative. All things flow to a doomed end through uncertainties. I am sorry, but I won. I told you the result was predetermined. Hope you're ready to face the truth.
Terrence, you must be mad.
Stop those useless tricks. Tell me, are there any clues in Exilium?
There is one from your old friend.
I heard some rumors about a Colossus there. It was hit by a scarlet meteor and became a land of death, haunted by monsters and strange songs.
Were there any survivors?
Some say it's the wailing of the dead in Exilium, while others say it's but the pining of the monsters.
Are you okay?
No, absolutely not.
You seem to have a prejudice against Norwood.
In this dark mist, you should never trust someone too easily.
What about me?
That's different.
I'll watch out for him.
Is that your gut feeling again? My father trusted his instincts too, but he ended up doing some regrettable things that can't be undone.
I know what I'm doing.
Fine. Forget it.
Who the hell is that?
Bonita, the devoured nun. She is your only friend in the blessed land.
Why is she in Exilium?
She banished Teresa many years ago. Nobody knows what happened, but she has stayed there ever since.
they were like sisters.
Destined or not, it was a hard choice for her. She has since paid her price, a painful one.
As expected, this place has become a paradise of death and sand drill.
Does it remind you of some bad memories?
Nothing has changed for so many years.
It still has the stench of death. Your eyes seem to be full of doubts.
What does death mean to those monsters?
It is a gift from God.
May their souls be free.
Let's go to the chapel.
He's still alive. He's supposed to be dead. What's keeping him alive?
Syndromes?
Close, but it's something else.
Oh. I'm very sorry, courier. I hope my hideous appearance didn't scare you. Don't be afraid. I was a knight of the church as well.
I don't know many people who dare to nail a church knight to the wall.
On our wedding night, my fiancée chopped off my head, pierced my heart and nailed me to this stone wall. This endless curse has made it impossible for me to sleep. Of course, I don't blame her for it. Without the Red Star, this shouldn't have happened. Becoming a monster or retaining dignity, it's not a hard choice.
I don't understand. Why did she do this?
She took my head away to find a cure. She's the only one who's willing to do this for me. Courier, could you do me a favor? I lost my wedding ring in the chapel. When my fiancée returns, I want to recite my vows to her, exchange the ring, and thank her for helping me after all of these disasters. Can you help me find the ring?
Bonita. Damn, what's wrong with your eyes? Bonita, find some cover.
exolos muste, omnissimondus spiridas.
Tell me, what exactly happened?
That was the last time I saw her. The ruthless judge sentenced Teresa to death. But I couldn't stand this verdict. I couldn't watch her die in front of me. So I gave my eyes to the judge. As a result, she was banished instead of executed. I thought I saved her life, but unexpectedly, I'm sorry, there's nothing I could change. This isn't your fault, Benita. You have already done so much for me.
Why did the church sentence Teresa to death?
She broke into a forbidden area of Katib.
Katib? Isn't that place destroyed?
Indeed, but the church has never stopped their investigation in Katib. Rumors have it that the entrance to the colossal grave was found there.
She's also looking for the colossal grave? Why?
Nobody knows. Shouldn't say. Debris of the scarlet meteor. It has powers similar to that of a colossus. It can purify the centrals.
This feels familiar.
It feels just like the Halidom Teresa fetched from Admina.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
If we find the rest of the pieces, we may be able to figure out what Teresa's after. But it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Actually, this needle isn't that hard to find. I sensed its power at the top of the mountain. The scarlet meteor must have been sustaining the faint light of the Colossus.
Benita, if we find the rest of the scarlet meteor, can you restore it?
I don't know, but I'm willing to try. Ah, yes. Before you leave, make sure you bring these.
These?
You will need them if you want to keep a clear mind.
Why are you still here?
When Teresa disappeared, I took an oath to stay here and repent for the rest of my life.
What if she's still alive?
I'm sorry, Terence, but nobody can leave the dark mist alive.
I met her in Admina.
That's impossible.
Thank you, Exilium. You killed that thing. My prayers have finally been answered. I've nothing to give you in return as a thank you. Please, take this. Who could have ever imagined that stupid knight would betray a lady for that mad woman? But you could never have guessed how this story ends. This ring may have been cursed many years ago.
How did the nobility of Blessed Land appear in Exilium?
She was my companion. We came to this deserted place to find that coward. Little did we know that disaster was in store for us. Courier, tell me, is it safe outside? Huh. I should stay in this place longer. After the collapse of the Colossus, who will listen to the prayers of the nobles? Jenny, if only I could see you again. I don't know how to show my gratitude, Courier.
You look tired, Terence.
I'm fine.
She reminds you of Teresa?
No, they're different.
If Teresa, in the end, became a monster, would you
Enough! Before I ever know the truth, I think I will keep going.
Why can't I fill her at all?
I'm sorry. She's been contaminated by syndromes, and I put an end to her pain.
Brave Courier. I'm really grateful for what you've done. But please, allow me to challenge you as a knight. I'll wait for you where she died, in the name of my love.
I will end this curse, my friend.
This might take some time. This is the Seal of Jacob. It's said to be the key to the colossal grave.
Teresa took the same thing away from Admina.
So she did want to open the colossal grave.
But for what?
If what you said is true, the entrance to the colossal grave is in Katib, then that's where Teresa will go next.
It's just a rumor. On this continent, There are so many rumors about the entrance to the colossal grave.
Whatever. We have no choice but to try our luck there.
Wait, Terence. Bring me with you. Since Teresa is still alive, it doesn't make any sense for me to stay here.
Courier, your noble soul is at now. Please raise our souls to rest. End my meaningless life, Courier. I beg you. As long as I can see my
Khatib is not far from here. Seems like you don't like this place.
I've been told that a rotten scar can never fully recover.
Then cut it. The wound will heal.
You're too young.
Thanks.
That's not a compliment.
It is for what you've done in Adamina.
We're even. You saved me in Hajim. Go and get some rest. A courier can never get enough sleep.
Sometimes you remind me of someone.
Who?
Never mind.
Stay away. Stay away.
Liar.
Teresa.
I trusted you so much.
Guard the glory of blessed land with absolute loyalty. As proxy, I act on behalf of God to forgive your sins.
Everything flows to a doomed end. You knew this all along.
Don't be confused. the light.
Do you think with that, you'll be forgiven?
You could have saved her, but you betrayed her. You, full of lies.
Terrence, you have never failed the god.
The massacre that happened at Katib. The slaughter of the Martians. Is that what you're still holding on to?
Who told you that?
The man with a mask. I can only imagine how witnessing a massacre like that can change a man.
It doesn't change a man. It helps him to see the world more clearly.
That's why you left the church and became a career? That's how the church works. It manipulates people with faith, turning them into pawns. You should be grateful that you left the church and now have something to live for. The massacre that happened at Katib. The slaughter of the Martians. Is that what you're still holding on to?
Who told you that?
The man with a mask. I can only imagine how witnessing a massacre like that can change a man.
It doesn't change a man. It helps him to see the world more clearly.
That's why you left the church and became a career? That's how the church works. It manipulates people with faith, turning them into pawns. You should be grateful that you left the church and now have something to live for.
Have you heard about this massacre in Katib? I heard some of the details from an elder courier. Some terrible details. I can still hear his teeth chattering with fear. I hope the ghosts of the Martians doesn't haunt us.
I never understood why the church went back to Katib.
There are several unsolved mysteries in Katib, like the ancient rituals only known to the Martians, and the unique bloodline of the disciples. Katib is an inexhaustible treasure to the church.
But there's no Martian in Katib anymore. The massacre should have ruined everything.
You never know what the church is hiding.
Terrence, though I have long been blind, I can still see your face full of sorrow. It hasn't changed.
If you expect me to confess to God, you're wasting your time.
If you had listened to me, things wouldn't be like this.
Even God cannot undo what's been done. Both of us have tried our best to protect that secret, but what's done is done.
Ah, Terence, what can I do for you? I was about to take a break. There is still a ways to go before arrival.
You talk too much.
So you'd rather I go away?
No, just the opposite. I won't let you leave. No one in the blessed land should hear about this.
I'm not just a pawn of the church. I only obey my master. My lips are sealed until we discover the truth.
Are you a mercenary?
You could say that, my friend. Don't worry. and know what can be said and what cannot.
Who's your master?
Someone who's seeking truth. That's the only answer I can give you.
I never knew this place was so vibrant. The creatures here have grown into their surroundings. It's strange, yet so beautiful. Of used glasses, that's the first time I've ever seen something like that. If someone had told me a few days ago that the entrance to the colossal grave was here, I would have thought they were a lunatic. But the problem is, how does one find a place that one has never seen or been to before? What is it? A man or a ghost?
It must be somewhere nearby. Patience. Patience. My luck is not that bad. Oh, a new face? Have you also been recruited by the overseer of that thing? Asking that may have been offensive. I'm Drake. They call me Lucky Drake, and I'm a courier just like you. Oh, excuse me. I'm ashamed to say this, but I accidentally triggered the trap of the Martians and lost the hourglass in a panic. Have you seen it?
Why is the hourglass so important to you?
What? You haven't met those guys from the church, have you? The overseer recruited a group of couriers to search for the seal of Jacob under the sacred tower. But it seems like the place is cursed by the Martians. If you don't want to be turned into mire, you should get out of there before all the sand in the hourglass runs out.
Why don't you ask for another one from the church?
They don't have any extra ones. It was not easy for me to snag that one. If you can find it for me, that would be very good for both of us. The overseer promised that as long as we find the seal of Jacob, the proxy will grant us amnesty and let us return to the blessed land.
Since the seal of Jacob has once showed up here, it seems that the rumors of the colossal grave in Katib may be true.
It's odd. It says, the stone of the past. Though I have traveled among the various peoples of Solas for many years, I still sigh over the fragility of civilization. Proud Martians would never think of being conquered by the church. In the face of absolute power, everything is just dust in the wind. The end of darkness is the best. That's strange. Other than these shabby cabins, it's hard to believe someone has ever lived here. It's too clean. There's not even a corpse.
Oh, that's strange. Are there still normal people here in Katib? Or just people who look normal? Wait, one of you is trying to hide, but I can smell the blood. You were once a born of the church and had a long history with this place.
A talking sunflower? Am I mad?
I just survived in this world in a different way. I used to be a priest of the church, with flesh and bones, but that was a long time ago. Nowadays, it is quite strange to stay in the form of a human.
It's hard to imagine what has happened to you.
So you are a normal person? Only normal people can explore the course of dreams. When the Colossus started to grow into the sacred tower, Martian witches put everyone to sleep, and it was not easy for them to wake from this dream.
The mist there is not the same as the Sandros.
Those are just the little tricks of the Martians. Here are some tips. The Martians believe in the eternal flow of life, the past, the present, and the afterlife. Only by experiencing the three lives can you find the truth. I used to be a priest of the church, with flesh and bones, but that was a long time ago. Nowadays, it is quite strange to stay in the form of a human.
How about the others in the church? Where are they?
They all went back to the sacred tower, and a frightful secret under the tower was discovered. However, they choose to keep the secret within the sacred tower forever, so no one left. Maybe they all fell into a deep sleep together.
The stone of the present. What does it mean? The stone of the future? For fortune telling? Although I don't want to see the creepy sunflower again, it might be the only one who knows the functions of these stones.
I used to be a priest of the church, with flesh and bones, but that was a long time ago. Now it seems that you have learned the secrets of the Martians, smart courier. Please wait a moment. Take this. Take it with you, and you can pass through this poisonous mist unharmed. But what will happen after that? Maybe more pain. Ha ha ha!
The top is a sacred cow. It's called my name.
The daydream, it's hard to wake up from. The souls of those wronged can never get justice. The darkness beneath the holy light, the Sandros you speak of, are they really the culprit? There exists no right or wrong in this world. It is only the dark abyss found deep within the heart of man that determines good and evil.
Who are you?
I am Gerald. I'm a stranger from the east. My hometown has already long been in a deep slumber. Unlike Solus, things here have only recently fallen asleep. I want to find a way to end this eternal dream, so I drifted here. Though it's none of my business. If you want to live, I suggest you keep away from this sacred tower. Those madmen have no idea what they're doing.
Have you met the owner of this cabin?
That Fury's witch? Presumably, you have met those ghosts who fell from grace. They were like us. But because of their greed, the witch torched their dignity with a vengeful flame. Courier, let the past go. Stick to the lie that you sincerely believe. Bow down and gallop into the darkness. Staring at the dazzling light can only make you blind. Listen to me. Do what you can do. Any more than this will only result in agonizing pain as you endure the everlasting circle of sin.
How's your wound?
Nothing serious. I just need to rest.
If we want to get closer to the truth, we'll have to take some risks and venture to the sacred tower. Of course, it's your call. This has nothing to do with pride or honor. Remember, life always comes first.
Did you hear that? The ghosts of the Martians. They're wandering around and whispering. Oh, it's you, my friend. How's everything going? Did you find the hourglass?
Maybe someone else has already found it.
Are you kidding? My luck isn't that bad. Do you want to keep this hourglass as your very own? I hope you give up this idea. If not, you won't like what happens next, my friend.
Something is enshrined and worshipped here. What exactly happened to you?
Get out of here, fast. This is not a place courier should be.
That's no way to respond to someone who cares.
The altar up there seems to be connected with something under the sacred tower. It's teasing.
Seems he's been contaminated by the central. You okay?
I saw something about Teresa holding the seal of Jacob, with knights kneeling before her.
This seems to be a sign. Teresa is somehow related to the church. Look, a key appeared upon the altar.
Tell me, Snorky. Who am I? We've failed. We've failed. The Overseer would never forgive me.
Aha! It's time to wake up. Finally, I shall take revenge for all the humiliation that I had to endure. So stupid. Spend everything I have to chase them. All I have now are million lies and renegades. If only I had known that sooner, maybe I would have been like it. No, I should be better. I should have gone to lose, lost the dignity of faith, or what?
Why did you listen to me?
The witch is my wife. I must find her.
After all, humans can never break the fetters of their emotions. It doesn't matter. That being the case, you should go to Blasted Land before it's too late. If we let her return to the Blasted Land like this, all the tragedies that occurred here would be repeated. Even worse.
Why?
There's another seal of Jacob in the Blessed Land. The last one belonging to the church. And that's what keeps the Sandras away. You have already seen what happened after she opened one of them.
Her ultimate aim is not to enter the colossal grave. She wants to take vengeance on the church and destroy the Blessed Land.
We must stop her, or so that we'll suffer the same fate as my hometown. Hurry up. Go to the Blessed Land. Do what you must do. I need to rest now. Don't worry. I hope it ends well. If both of us could be freed from this nightmare, would you give me a hand then? I'm glad to see you made it back safely. It's time to return to Xethoria. Take that scarlet meteor fragment and go to the abandoned port at Didith. That's why my ship is docked.
Xethoria?
My hometown. I've told you about it. That land of wonder, drifting on the boundless sea. I know, you still have your misgivings. You'll find the answer to all your doubts if you can deliver the scarlet meteor fragment to my master, Lord Ebbinghaus, and reawaken my long slumbering hometown.
Who are you?
A grave digger.
Why are you here in the dark mist?
To guide the souls with obsession back to this resting place.
The souls with obsession?
Bury them properly, or they will become hard to control. Wait, it seems you have an obsession too, but it is still not strong enough yet.
I know where I'll end up, but not here.
Interesting guy. Take this and fill it with strong obsession. You may find something different.
Tell me, why does Teresa want to destroy the Blessed Land? What the hell does she want to do? Are you still hiding things from me after all this time?
Violet, you don't understand.
It was all because of me. Why? God, why? Make me slaughter these innocent Martians. That was my first encounter with Teresa. I tried my best to help her forget her pain, but the ghosts of the Martians finally found her.
Look at you, running around like a headless chicken.
As a courier, I can't even get close to the Blessed Land.
Have you heard of Edith?
The lightless city discarded by the Blessed Land?
Now it's the gathering place of the demiurges.
Why are the monks of the Holy Abbey here?
More than a decade ago, the Pontifex of the demiurges, Wayland, was sentenced to death because of his betrayal. After that, the demiurges were banished to Edith and lost the protection of the light, living like known entities.
Do you think they can help us?
There have long been grievances piling up between them and the church. And you know, enemies of the enemies could be our friends.
I don't think they will take such a risk for a few nobodies.
A single spark can reignite a fire. Look at you, running around like a headless chicken.
As a courier, I can't even get close to the Blessed Land.
Have you heard of Edith?
The lightless city discarded by the Blessed Land?
Now it's the gathering place of the demiurges.
Why are the monks of the Holy Abbey here?
More than a decade ago, the Pontifex of the demiurges, Wayland, was sentenced to death because of his betrayal. After that, the demiurges were banished to Edith and lost the protection of the light, living like known entities.
Do you think they can help us?
There have long been grievances piling up between them and the church. And you know, enemies of the enemies could be our friends.
I don't think they will take such a risk for a few nobodies.
A single spark can reignite a fire.
I'm sorry, I've been holding things back.
What's done is done. Now we should think about how to stop your wife.
Your attitude towards the Blessed Land surprises me. I didn't expect you, a courier, have something that ties you down there.
Nothing special. I just need some rest. We're going to have a hard time in the coming days.
Even now, I still believe she's no different from the old virtuous Teresa.
It was my weakness and evasion that caused today's situation.
Stop blaming yourself. Just bring her back. This pain and suffering will end.
After so many years, this is my first time trying to seek help from God.
God would discard no one, as long as you believe in him.
Why did the church order the disposal of the demiurges?
They can only have themselves to blame. Instead of studying the classics in the Holy Abbey, they insisted on studying the classes with the Pontifex, Wayland.
I've heard about this. Studying clauses is considered a taboo in the Blessed Land. But since the demiurges made no breakthroughs, the church just turned a blind eye to it.
Being reclusive could just be a disguise for them. Perhaps the demiurges found something that enraged the church. However, after so many years, the truth is nowhere to be found. After going back to Blessed Land, you will no longer have a chance to buy these treasures. Buy some now while you still can.
Let me see. What do you have?
Edith has regained its light. How did that happen? Be careful. Although nothing has happened yet, the white dust floating in the air is surely abnormal.
The Damiurges will not forget what you have done. May God be with you forever. Don't go any further, or you will be sorry. Didn't you hear me? The damn bell. You are a courier from Edith to the Blessed Land. Why are you so tired of being alive? Don't feel like answering it. Never mind. You're going to be disappointed anyway. There's a rat hindering the Damiurge's endeavor against the church, and we can't let him leak the news. The gate to the Blessed Land has been sealed by me. Nobody shall leave here before things are settled.
Against the power of the church, that likely won't end well.
If we were in the past, I would agree with you. But now, Korea, the Damiurges have found an absolute strength to fight against the church.
What is it?
You will know it sooner or later, but not now, Korea.
This rat is not as simple as it looks.
He thought fear would make the Damiurges retreat, but it was useless. We just need to stop the bell. It's the last remaining obstacle.
Are there any clues?
Korea, that guy is my prey. Leave him alone. You'd better find a place to hide if you don't want to end up like this corpse.
What's the matter with the bell? It seems to cause you great pain.
Oh, it's nothing. Nothing compares to the pain inflicted on the Dami. We have been surrounded by the darkness for too long. Anything that stops the Damiurges from regaining light will be destroyed. So
sometimes I really wonder if we have been cursed. Well, of course, we can't just sit idly by and wait our doom. Taking a risk to find that guy may be the easiest way to Blessed Land.
The final revolt. Follow the warriors. Release the long-suppressed feelings. The dim light will become eternal and guide us to the land of nothingness. More light. Don't take it away!
It appears that the bell messes with everyone's mind here.
have no intention of killing you. Go back and tell Elena that she's wasting her time.
Elena?
The crazy woman chasing after me. She was elected as the Vice Pontifex. The Demiurges are bringing about their own destiny.
But the bells seem to be the source of Edith's madness.
A courier's ignorant of the facts. It doesn't matter. Instead of wasting time, leave before something terrible happens.
What do you mean?
Do you really think that it's my bell that caused Edith's demise? If that were the case, then why doesn't it affect you? Think through this thoroughly before making the decision. Lies are always sugar-coated in belief. The bell is not witchcraft. It's just to stop the demiurges from going astray again.
Am I late? It seems I was right.
You already know who he is.
If it wasn't for that soft-hearted Valand, that treacherous scaremonger would not be alive today. Courier, I'd like to warn you again. It's the Demiurge's business. It doesn't concern you.
The guy on the bell tower looks like our key into Blessland.
It's really a miracle. Who'd have thought that the closest village would shine again? I almost forgot how the light shines. In the dark, I was nothing more than a lost maggot.
How lovely the light is. Please, do not let it go out again.
The bell is ringing from the tower. We have to get up there as soon as possible while he's still there.
Are you hurt?
It's you again. I was careless and got attacked by that rat. He's right there, in the tower. He can't go far. I will stop him. For the Demiurges, this little one is nothing.
This is our chance. Go and stop him.
Stopping me is not necessarily the best thing for the Demiurges. Of course, it's your call.
What exactly do you want to do?
To save the Demiurges, you will understand. when I ring all the bells. Do you know why Elena sealed Edith? Because she was afraid to face reality. The woman has no idea why Valand was willing to confess. The Demiurges are in this situation as a result of one stupid decision after another. So, you'd like to become their new leader? You think pretty highly of me. The ladder to power is written with blood and scars. I just want to bring the Demiurges back to the old days. The quiet life. Take this key and open the back door of the village down there, and then you will know whom to trust.
Which one of them is lying? We don't have much time. You have to make a decision now. What happened? The Colossus in the sky seems to be moving again. It doesn't look good.
Is it just my imagination? Edith seems to be recovering.
It must be that the bell has an effect on it. It's ironic. Were it not for that traitor Frollo, who would have known that the bell used to warn the people of a central invasion would also be the death knell of the Demiurges? Is this the price mentioned by the Martian woman?
Martian woman? What has she told you?
She brought the news that Valand is still alive.
How does she know this?
As long as it brings hope to the Demiurges, the rest doesn't matter.
Where is she now?
She's left Edith for the Blessed Land.
Damn! Open the gate now, or...
Are you threatening me? Don't forget that I am the only person who can open the gate of the Blessed Land. If you still want to go to the Blessed Land, this is your last chance. To help me is to help yourself, Korea.
Do you want to save Valand from the Blessed Land?
We have no other choice. Valand is the soul of the Demiurges. In order to protect us, he's willing to shroud himself in the stigma that can never be washed away. But he is too naive. He thought the church would let the Demiurges go. The church's thirst for the secrets of the colossal grave made them cross the line.
Your line has already been erased.
No one can understand the humiliation the Demiurges have borne. They have been left behind like a cattle in a city, deprived of light, fearfully confronting Sendros on their own. Korea, there's not going to be a second chance for the Demiurges. In order to save Valand from the Blessed Land, we have already battered all. I have to go back to the courtroom, where something more important is waiting for me.
That's strange. How does Teresa know Valand is so alive?
They were my comrades in arms, but their lives were ruined because of a lie. Do you mean that Elena was lying? No, she was just a victim of the lie. The fate of the demiurges who Low Valen's doing today is not a hero. It is difficult for people to come to terms with the truth. They prefer the comfort of lies. They take shelter in the stories they tell. I said too much. Go on with your business. I know you're not here for my story. Sorry, I have to go to the Blessed Land. Then we have nothing else to discuss. Trust me, this is the last decision you'll ever have to make. Today, I will let you ring your own death knell.
Korea, have you fulfilled the promise you made? You have lived up to my faith in you. Finally, the ritual is complete. I've kept my promise and opened a gate to the Blessed Land. Go ahead. You were fortunate enough to witness this miracle created by the demiurges.
What exactly is Frollo's bell trying to stop?
The white dust. He's trying to destroy this gift given by Edith, the last hope of the demiurges.
What does the white dust do?
It's an ancient ritual of the Martian witch. It incites the immense power hidden within us, and we'll join the demiurges with Edith. Frollo's spell not only eliminates the white dust, but it also drives people who have received the ritual insane.
Do you really think that you can defeat the Blessed Land with just this?
No, this is just the beginning. The gate to the Blessed Land is open. The church will be put on trial. You have been recognized by the demiurges, and as per our agreement, I will open the gate to the Blessed Land for you. But before that, swallow the white dust crystals and join us on the great expedition.
I'm afraid I can't take this.
I thought I wouldn't have to do this, but alas, you have chosen to be our enemy. The demiurges won't forget you. Leave the secrets in Edith forever.
So, you're still here?
Do not challenge my patience.
We're all in the same boat now. I'm just giving you his message.
I know what I'm doing.
It's better this way. I feel you have become a little more forgetful lately.
You should mind your own business.
Wait. Take this bullet. It has been specially prepared for you. Sometimes hesitation only makes things worse. This is one of a kind. Don't lose it. Everyone's life now rests in the palm of your hand.
When we arrived at the Blessed Land, stay with Glenn in the carriage. There's no need for you to get involved.
I'm not going to sit and wait for the results.
Whatever happens, I need you to stay alive.
Of course I want alive, but I don't want to watch you die in front of me. Is this the only way?
No.
Terrence, you should know that there is no way back for Teresa. But there is one for you.
I must stay with her.
But do you really believe you can change your mind?
I don't know. I have to try.
What if you fail?
Glenn, I need your help.
My help? That's not included in our contract.
If something happens to me, I hope you can take Viola and leave.
Hey, Terrence, don't make things so dark and gloomy. You know, I'm not that good at situations like these, because emotions can't be measured with money. Blessed Land is guarded by 4 holy pillars and the formidable knights. How much chaos can the demiurges make?
But I have to prepare for the worst.
How do you think I'm alive today? No one has a better understanding of Blessed Land than me. So if you want to live, take me with you. Don't forget, you've yet to pay me what you owe. Don't ever think of running away like this. I don't approve. It's hard to imagine that one day the fate of Blessed Land will fall into the hands of a courier. That mighty place, shrouded by light, the last refuge for mankind. Terrence, you have once again confirmed the limits of bad luck. But sometimes chaos is not a bad thing. At least it can help make people see the truth. Of course, I don't care about that. For me, chaos will only bring more business opportunities.
You don't look like a man who is going to meet his wife. What do you want to tell her? Have you thought about that?
It's none of your business. Once we arrive in the Blessed Land, I don't want to see you again.
Terrence, after everything we've been through, you still don't trust me. I just want to tell you, nobody can predict the future, but as long as you stick with your faith, there can be miracles.
I can't believe these words are coming from your mouth.
It seems you know nothing about me. Trust me, carry on and don't give up. To my knowledge, giving up halfway always leads to terrible consequences.
How has the light of the holy pillars become so weak? If it continues this way, this place will be devoured by the Sandrill. There's not much time left. Everything's changed, and it's getting worse.
Courier, don't forget that your life already belongs to Demiurges.
Are you here because of this platinum smell? You don't look like a demiurge. But if you're just curious enough, then tell me the code. Let me know your hatred towards Blessed Land. Yes, the only code. If you know nothing about it, I advise you get out of here right now.
Even though you defeated Edith, you can never stop the revenge of the Demiurges. I feel nothing. Help me.
She's been overcome by the vengeful will of the Demiurges, the fallen blessed land, the mad woman. This is every man's nightmare. Teresa is looking for the proxy. Perhaps the rumor is true. Maybe the proxy does hold the seal of Jacob. I think I know where Teresa is heading.
Who's there? Martians, Demiurges, and couriers. It has been a long time since Blessed Land has been this lively.
You are?
I'm just an insignificant blind man courier.
Although you cannot see, you should have sensed the danger here.
Where else can I go, courier? This place is filled with scoundrels and slaughter. Where can be safe? Don't you think it's strange? This place is protected by the eternal light of the pillars, but now it is too weak to resist the invasion of the scoundrels.
Is it because of the curse of the Martian witch?
Everyone in Blessed Land thinks so, but the power of the holy pillars started to fade more than 10 years ago. I, a blind man, was the only one to notice the difference. Everyone else was confused by the illusion spread by the church. I want to find the truth, but look at me. Searching for it is like asking for death. Courier, I can sense that you have doubts about what happened here. If you investigate the 4 pillars for me, maybe we can both find the answers we are looking for. I really like you, courier. I will wait for you at the chamber of the Trinity Hall. That place is relatively safe. Bring what you find, and I will trade you for some old stories.
Please don't. Please. Seek shelter from the procs in the Trinity Hall. There's no point in staying here. Just leave. You won't find anything useful to you. Stop. Don't open it. God, there's nothing I can do. Everyone deserves to John to live better than me.
This fragment seems to be what made the holy pillars so weak. Who could have possibly put it here?
Courier. I have never seen a real courier. I've heard a lot of things about you. Bad things mostly. Please kill me with the divine sword of the proxy. That sword can dispel the curse of the Sandrels. I've been contaminated. I don't want to be a monster. The divine sword is worshipped at the altar in front of the Trinity Hall. You won't refuse a dying person, will you? Ah, you found the divine sword. Thank you, courier. Now, I can die in peace.
You're so young. Aren't you afraid of death?
Of course, I am afraid of it. But I'm more afraid of losing control of my own fate, failing to follow my heart. I'm sure you don't understand my choice. My stupid father always held it in contempt. But I never regret doing so. Bless it.
But making a change doesn't mean you have to take your own life.
Courier, I hope what I did could bring one more option for the survived. I fight with my fate all my life. I couldn't choose how I was born. At least I can choose how I die. Come on, I'm losing myself.
Pascal's sword appears to be useless. She is now controlled by the Sendril. Completely out of control. The rage of vengeance has turned her into a freak.
You can't stop it. Demiurges would take back everything they lost. We have been deceived for so long. Even we have to destroy the blessed land. We cannot let the lives of the graven image continue. Valand will come back to us. For all the souls you have endured for us. Valand will be proud of us. We'll be proud of the Demiurges. No matter how long the day lasts, night always prevails.
She dedicated her life to her faith, but alas, she's been besieged by it.
Courier, we meet again. Did you find the answer you wanted?
Tell me all the things you know.
Shh, wait. Did you hear that? Those crazy whispers coming from the resting place. The Sendrils must have entered into the church. This place smells less and less like humans. There's nowhere to escape. Those stupid demiurges tried to lead vengeful Wenger here. And you seem to have something to do with all this.
What the hell happened 15 years ago?
The well-known betrayal was actually a show arranged by the proxy in order to cover up the secrets found in Blessed Land. Secrets that could overthrow the church.
The proxy has been to the colossal grave. What did they find?
Nobody knows, because only Valent and the proxy came back alive. Oddly enough, both of them were completely quiet about what happened there, and you know the rest. But it is certain that what they are hiding has something to do with the Martians.
You mean that endangered Asian race is also involved?
Dead men tell no tales, but the Martians are inextricably linked with the whole thing. Nobody is innocent. When you stop to explore the truth, you will get trapped in it. He kept the secret of the colossal grave to consolidate his power. The proxy only has himself to blame for how he ends up.
How do you know all this?
Just as I said, blind people are much more perceptive.
What the hell happened 15 years ago?
The well-known... No one has seen him since Valent was sentenced. Since then, a painful groan can be heard from the depths of Blesseland. It has lasted for over a decade.
You mean that groan is from the proxy?
It is said that in order to maintain peace in Blesseland, the proxy guards the seal of Jacob throughout the day and night to prevent the curse from being fulfilled.
The curse?
For the thirst for power, for the longing of eternal life, the seal of Jacob can fulfill all human desires. But there is a dreadful curse that comes with it.
the god dog ever is. The blessed land that it's too late. Everything is too late. Teresa. Teresa, everything is over. The church is gone. What else do you want? My confession? If you can stop right now, I'm willing to do anything.
Terence, thank you. I really appreciate everything you did for me. I'm afraid I can't go back with you again.
Viola, you?
Time to go.
It's over, Terrace.
Viola, wait! Viola! Wait! Viola! I'm too tired. Teresa.
Don't move. The wound's still fresh, and you're not fully recovered yet.
Damn it. Where did they take Teresa to?
Terence, you're in no shape to help, so head back to the carriage.
I have to catch up with them. Open the gate now.
Terence, calm down. The switch has been destroyed. They planned this.
Then find some way to open this damn gate.
It has been destroyed. It's a dead end. We need to get out of here now.
For the sake of the church, you don't want to see Teresa alive, do you?
How could you say that?
Bonita, seeing what has happened to the proxy, can't you understand? There's no God.
You've gone too far. I know how important Teresa is to you, but that doesn't mean you can cross the line.
I'm sorry. Everything has just happened so fast.
There are enough jerks out there, so please, pull yourself together.
Teresa was right in front of me, and I missed my chance again. I might not get another.
Just as long as you're willing to stay.
Why do you say that?
Do you remember in Khatib? There is a gate locked by the proxy. This secret tunnel is another entrance to go through that gate.
But the proxy is dead. We can't get through either of them now.
From my understanding of the proxy, I knew he'd had something hidden. So, I found this here. This key, it has the same pattern as the one on the gate in Katib.
What? Don't be so startled. I just hate the light. So, this is an endless drama. Blessed land is falling apart. If you want to leave, violence is not the best choice. Anyway, Glenn always has a way. Ready to go?
Let's go. Every second here is torment.
Still thinking about what happened just now.
She seems to have known something. She is always refusing to tell me the truth.
There might be a truth she doesn't want you to face. You know that she will keep the hell to herself for you. Sometimes even if she can hardly bear it.
Sometimes I feel she is a total stranger to me.
She just knows you too much.
The secret tunnel connects Blessed Land and Katib. How did you know it?
That was just a guess. Teresa and the Seal of Jacob were taken. Their destination can only be...
If it was just Norwood, I won't be surprised. But Viola, I don't know why she was involved.
I don't want to believe it either.
So that is the truth that Blessed Land is trying to bury all the time? A proxy contaminated completely by the Sendrils?
I've heard about it in the Blessed Land, but I thought it was just rumors.
Violent must have found a fact about the proxy, so the demiurges were silenced.
Anyway, under the sacred tower in Katib, behind a gate filled with Sendril's power, is the hidden shady truth.
So many clues. Which one should I follow?
Now we can only believe in ourselves.
Blessed Land will also slowly become a past history. A history that will be constantly repeated in the future. The church is just a foolish follower. Those glowing heads around the proxy are the best proof. After all, God is created. It is a concept not necessarily to be seen. That's how humans add meaning to their inanities. Has anybody seriously thought about why God created cursed world? There is always a reason, but some things can no longer be understood. Humans, they think that God has given them the ability to understand everything. But does everything really look like everything? They don't like uncertainties, so they seek shelters in faith. This is their sin. The light of the Colossus is not the torch of reason. Without thinking, man is just a reed. Finally, we get here. And then what? Another set of damn stairs? Sometimes I really appreciate how methodical their pursuit really is. It's far worse than I expected here. Hopefully, we didn't make the wrong choice this time. It's the glowing head again. It's getting quite annoying.
You never wanted to keep a promise from the start, Eckhart.
Quiet, and be very careful. You don't want to wake the sleeping wolf.
Only with true patience can you get what you most desire. However, your impulses have shown to ruin all your efforts.
If you don't let me out, I swear, I'll hunt you down.
My plans don't allow for imperfections. Sorry. You're just going to have to stay here for a while.
Don't you dare touch him. I'll never let you go if you do.
You should worry about yourself. I'll leave this to you.
What are you planning to do to me? Stop it, Norwood! Stop!
That sounds like Norwood's master. His voice sounds oddly familiar to me. This red light. I feel I felt this before. My own consciousness related to the red light.
Well,
He's the daughter of a traitor.
It's missing. Nobody seems to know. I guess she was killed by someone.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Banish her from the blessed land. We'll just make her a curious.
Don't let it kindness. One's kindness is always taken advantage of by the devil.
if you wish to see your father and know the whereabouts about your mother, just do what I said. End of discussion.
Forgive me, please.
I just have to do this. I can't. Just can't get rid of this now. Oh, vile. Poor vile. The lonely night is now over. I shall protect you from your pain once again. Do you think you really saved her? Or did you just push her deeper into the abyss?
I thought for sure you wouldn't be coming back.
Terrence,
Tell me, where's Teresa?
Norwood's taken her to the ruins near the cave.
I've never heard about a place like that being under the Blessed Land.
It used to be a dungeon of the church where they locked up the prisoners they want to get rid of in secret. But I'm sure you're interested in the other side of the story.
Why is that?
Many years ago, the colossal grave was accidentally opened by the church. After that, it was sealed up by the proxy. Of course, as you've seen with your very own eyes, people were still carrying out experiments here.
So you were aware of this from the very start?
Norwood has always been a closed book about this and kept things to himself. I didn't know I was being taken advantage of.
How come you didn't tell us about your father before?
If I did, Eckhart would have killed him.
Eckhart? I've met him in Blessed Land.
He is the master of Norwood. He's said to be the oldest overseer, witnessed 3 proxies of the church, including Higgins.
I was a church knight by then. I don't know why I don't remember him.
In such situation, what do you think makes him survive so long?
So you were just being manipulated?
In light of what Norwood has done, there isn't much time left for my father.
Regarding his whereabouts, any ideas?
I only know that he's always been imprisoned here, and I have to find him, dead or alive. I know very well that you're looking for Teresa, so you know how I feel.
Just go. I'll handle this.
Thank you, Terrence. I pray you find Teresa and finally leave this damned place.
My throat, it's burning. Who's there? Higgins, is that you? Do you hear the cry of the little girl? The cry of pain?
You are the guy that appeared in my illusion. Who are you?
Wait. You're not him. The living have since left here. Did you... I have to tell you something strange. Part of my body seems to have gone. There's this thing, it's feeding on my soul. Before long, I'll just be another walking corpse. Please, you must open the cage out there. Let me find my soul. You want to leave too, don't you? Make your choice before I lose consciousness. Thank you. You're a kind person, stranger. But you should be careful. Kind people are not always treated nicely. Don't let your kindness get you hurt.
matter how long the day is, the night will always prevail. Black mist cuts through the body, the soul will dissipate.
Yes, upward. Upward. We're getting close to it. We gain our freedom.
We made it. Although I don't like the man with the lisp. He's an honest guy. Finally, we'll head to the ruins.
Stop. Don't come closer. I'm done with this prison.
Trust me, you'll miss the good old days.
What do you exactly plan to get from this old body?
Don't look down on yourself. You still have plenty of chance. Take the ruins.
Understood, Master.
No, save me. Who will save me?
Close your eyes. Now, I will show some mercy to end your miserable life. Accept your sinful soul and the memory devoured by centrals. Colossal grave. Oh, the truth is right there, freeing us from the eternal dark night.
For the Martians.
My poor child, you're a pawn filled with vengeance. You failed to see the broader picture. Just like your clansmen, death meat can't change a thing.
Go to hell with your delusions.
This unbearable pain came from. It was me. I got everyone killed. The dark mist devoured everything, swallowed the unmentionable sin as well. Colossal grave is more dreadful than the centrals in which we're drowned. Even death can't help being escaped from the curse.
Terence.
Tell me, where's Teresa?
She's been taken deep underground. Don't let that monster find her. As for me, I may not be able to save her, but Terence, you can. You're her only hope now.
It is you who coerced Viola into shooting that bullet at Teresa. It is you who was desperate to open the colossal grave and create this chaos. Now you're telling me you want to save Teresa?
In order to find the murderer of the Martians, to pay a blood debt owed, this terrible choice was also our only one.
Martians?
Besides, Teresa, the blood of the Martians run through my veins as well.
Lies. I don't believe it. You've made this all up.
Terence, I know it's too much for you, but right now the most important thing is getting to the bottom of the cave and saving Teresa. I will explain everything to you afterwards.
Terence, sorry. I want to warn you that our contract stops here. You found the colossal grave. My job is done.
I understand. Thanks for everything.
Of course. I'm not a heartless jerk. But before entering that damn place, if there's still someplace you want to go, the contract is still valid.
Stop. Please. Please stop it. Please. Don't open it. Let him ruse. A terrible ruse.
Shut up, you poor thing.
What have they done to you?
Finally, I took back the strength that should have been mine. I have been waiting so long for this moment. As for your father, this is the greatest mercy for him. It was me who found the colossal grave, but your father and that shameful proxy took everything from me, and their lie beclouded everyone. I, Eckhard, will reload our faith, lead humans to see the truth of this world. Let's start all over again.
Rita, if your mom could see you, she would be proud. Please, set me free. I'm really sorry for not protecting you properly.
Why am I the only one to be left behind?
Terence.
Teresa.
The mission that was given to me has been completed. This should be the last time I meet you as Teresa.
Teresa, what are you talking about?
The colossal grave is open. It has already been given what it wants.
No matter what happens, I won't let you leave me this time.
That's enough. Thanks for your insistence. There was a moment I thought I did exist. After all, I am just an empty shell. I don't belong to this world. So please, forget me. Farewell.
I don't understand. Wait! Teresa! Wait! Teresa! Wait! Teresa! Wait!
The worst still happened. Eckhart sacrificed Teresa to open the gate of the colossal grave. It's all too late now.
You knew it was going to happen, yet you still put her in danger?
Eckhart had never revealed himself beforehand, and in order to lure him out, we had no other choice.
What do you mean, no choice? You gave Teresa up for naught. I have to get into this damned colossal grave now and get her back.
You'll get yourself killed. There's nothing to be gained but your own death.
I have nothing to lose.
Terence, if this is really what you want, then please take the scarlet meteor of Exilium with you. It's your only way into the colossal grave. What happens after that? No one knows. You might not get out alive.
Teresa would probably stop you from doing such a thing.
Maybe. Maybe not. You know my choice.
It's just that I'm worried that you're not ready to face it all.
Knowing that she is there waiting for me is enough.
Terence, Did you know this trip has changed you?
Did it?
The self-doubting Terence that was wandering in the dark mist no longer exists.
So, will your God bless me this time?
I can't give you any answers, because I myself can't affirm the existence of the God. But we will always choose the things we believe and proceed without hesitation, won't we? As if you've already found her. Just follow your heart. Bring an end to this trip.
I'm hoping things can go back to the good old days.
I prefer how things are now. Nothing left to hide, and it's more natural.
Maybe you're right.
When you see Teresa, please let her know I miss her so much.
I will, Bonita. Before I say goodbye, hopefully you can do me a favor.
As long as I can do it, I will. Just let me know.
Take care of Viola.
No worries. I will treat her as my own family.
Teresa never wants to get you involved. You showed up and overset all of the plans. She made me stay with you to ensure your safety.
But she still thinks I'm a liar. Till the end, she won't open up her feelings.
She regrets very much after knowing the truth.
I don't need a beautifully crafted lie.
Terence, I've never lied to you.
I hope there is one day you can take off this mask and say that again.
There is the other half of the sentence. Reincarnation doesn't mean stagnation. Only those with a strong sense of purpose can have a complete past, present, and future. Maybe this journey has nothing to do with vengeance. It might just be the necessary detour which makes you meet Teresa again.
I'll remember what you've just said.
My own father killed him with my own hands.
You did everything you could and more.
Did I? I never even said a proper goodbye to him. I don't even know if he was a good person or not.
You're the one he always wanted to protect, even until the very end. That's enough.
I didn't want it to end this way.
He's free from this endless torment. He'd want the same for you. Sorry, Viola, but I have to go now.
For the colossal grave. Terence, so you're leaving me too?
Forgive me, Viola. I can't let Teresa just stay there.
Just like you, Terence. I have a scar of my own that is slow to heal.
I believe you'll find a way to heal it.
If there is such a day, you'll surely hear from me. But promise me, you will come back with Teresa.
I promise you.
That's probably the worst lie I've heard in this world.
If you choose to believe that, even the worst lies will come true one day. Viola, we will meet again in this damned world eventually.
I'll wait for such a day to come.
Why are you so determined? What do you believe? As like a moth to the flame, it's a deadly attraction. It's the man trapped by his obsession. We finally meet. Left the dark cave to the desert of truth.
Don't listen to him.
Searching for the things you believe.
Go back. Go
Are
back.
you afraid? Afraid of losing her
Give up. You
or
can't
something
change it.
else? Darker. More
Stop
secret.
torturing yourself.
I've to tell you the truth. A shocking truth.
That's the gift from the
How
ancestor.
dare you threaten the church?
We're the only followers who are worthy.
Give it to me. Please. It's mine.
My throat! It's burning!
Let me know.
The door is closed. He's back.
She's always been here. She has always belonged here. Embrace the light, Teresa. You are home.
Ah, you're still hanging in there. Did you find what you're looking for? Or are you just banishing yourself like before? This is home to the persistent. If you're too close to the light, you will be devoured as well. We sacrificed that innocent Martian girl and broke into the territory of God. Then we drank the water of taboo that turned ourselves into this mess. We have sinned, and that's what we deserved. When tears are dried and time stops, I should be still waiting for someone. But I can't remember who I'm waiting for. It might be a sweet death that free me from the obsession. I'm so sorry for that Martian girl. She was betrayed from the world she belonged and became a ghost wandering this place. The innocent girl opened the gate to light and became one with light. What am I looking for? What am I waiting for? That's probably not important. Please take this from me. Someone was fortunate enough to escape from this place. If you're also one of the chosen ones, find a person who recognized this praise for me and pass my message. I had been waiting for you right here.
Teresa!
My love, this is the end. Come this obsession into a nourishment. Complete the world and make it one. It's thy call, where shackles can only be smashed by thee.